Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use an app on the iPad, and it's called Explain Everything. It looks like this right here. It's a screencasting app, and you can buy it in the App Store. I believe it's $2.99. The reason I really like Explain Everything as opposed to other free screencasting apps like EduCreations is that it allows you to save anything that you make, any videos or screencasts that you make directly to your camera roll. It also allows you to upload it directly to YouTube. So those are two really good benefits, especially if you're planning on doing some app smashing. It's great when apps allow you to save what you've created into your camera roll. Okay, so we're going to open up Explain Everything right now. And in order to start a new project, you go up here to the plus sign and you click on that, and it's going to give you some options for your background color. I'm going to go ahead and choose white. So another reason that I really like Explain Everything is that it allows you to use text, images, videos. You can write on the images, use diagrams. So there's just a lot of room for, creativity and to share information and for students to share what they know. So as a teacher, you can use this screencasting app to create videos for your students, tutorials. I do some flipped teaching in math, and so I've used Explain Everything to upload math videos to YouTube. But if you're having your students create a screencast, which is awesome, then I would always have them storyboard first. And what I mean by that is before they ever take it to the iPad, I have them do some brainstorming and some planning. I think that's really, really important for their learning process, learning how to plan, learning how to put together a project, and also it saves a lot of class time and it makes the project a lot more smooth. So I would have my students either write a script or draw out some sort of plan, but again, all of the learning, the reading has already taken place. Okay, I shouldn't say all the learning has taken place, but the content has been, delivered to them and we've worked through this stuff. So this would be kind of more of like a culminating project is what I would recommend. The other thing that they should do before they start their screencast is they should have gathered their images and videos and diagrams, whatever they're going to be using in their project. So that might make a little bit more sense in just a minute. But for example, in 4th grade, we study biomes of the world. And so I might have my students make a whole screencast on the rainforest or the tundra. Another thing that we study, and they could use images and use their voice to explain what's happening, write all over it. Another project idea would be, we study electricity and electrical circuits. So they could either draw or find diagrams of series circuits and parallel circuits. They can draw all over it, label it, and then use their voice to explain the difference, so sharing their learning in lots of different ways instead of just pen and paper. So again, that'll make a little bit more sense in a minute when I demonstrate, but I'm just going to go over some of the tools for you. So up here we see this is the pen, and I recommend students using a stylus, but you can kind of choose your width if you want it to be a little bit thicker. Down here you can choose the color. Sorry, I'm using my computer, but it's actually my iPad. So you can use your color. I think if you double click it, you can change the color or hold it down. Yeah, and you can choose a different color if you like. So those are the colors, okay? Right here, what you're going to see is the ability to draw arrows, which are really cool, right? So if you're labeling things. The next one down is text. So if you click on that, you're going to be able to add text. And this is something that you can move around to label things, okay? This next one down is going to allow you to add images, videos, files, sound if you have sound, things like that. And again, I'll be able to demonstrate that more. It's taking a second to load, but I'll be able to demonstrate that in just a minute to you, okay? The X, this next one down, the X allows you to delete things. So if you tap on it, if you've hit the X, you tap on it, you can get rid of things, okay? So that's important. You have to re-click the X each time, okay? The next one down right here, this is like a laser. So you can, if you're, talking about things, you can point to things in a math problem, on a diagram, that's great. This next one, I don't really know what this one does. I haven't used this as much, so you're going to have to play around with that. You can teach me. The arrow allows you to undo, redo, okay? The zoom in, this I'll demonstrate with a picture, but you can make things bigger and smaller and zoom in. And then this one is going to make your toolbar disappear. Okay, so those are the tools, and again, I'll model them in just a minute. Okay, so I know my video is a little bit long, but this app just has so many possibilities that I want, I hope all of you can use this next year. And so anyway, sorry for taking up so much time. But okay, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to do a screencast all about me. So meet Miss Nielsen, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take my pen, and I'm going to start working on my slides. Okay, so I would do meet Miss Nielsen. Okay, and so this can be a slideshow, or it can be, we're going to make it into a video. Okay, so this is my slide 1. Now I'm going to add a slide, and you do that by clicking the plus sign. Okay, so I want to add an image, so I'm going to go up here to the plus sign, and I'm going to click existing video or photograph. Okay, and I'm going to choose a photograph. Okay, so I've chosen a photograph. I selected it. You can make it bigger, smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to click done in the corner, and it's going to be on my slide. So that's my slide 2. And again, I can draw all over this. I can say likes to hike. Okay, I can even draw on the image if I want to. I can say, wow, look at that amazing route that she saw in the Amazon rainforest. Okay, so then I'm going to click the plus sign. I want to make another slide. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add more images. So I'm going to go up here, and I clicked on existing images, so it's going to take me to my camera roll. So like I said, your kids should already have their images saved in their camera roll, and I'm going to select a couple of them. Okay, so I'm going to put some sushi there because that's my favorite food, existing photo, and I'm going to put the color orange because my favorite color is orange, and I'll do one more. And I have a map, so from Oregon. So I'll have Oregon right here. Okay, so that's my next slide. Okay, so for my next slide, I want to show you how to do a video. So I'm going to go ahead and add a video to it, and this is also in my camera roll. Okay, and I'm going to stick that right there. So now I have 4 slides done, right? I have, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now that my slides are put together, I'm going to record this into a movie. Okay, so you see this red button, that's going to record. It's going to record whatever's on the screen, what's happening, moving on the screen, and whatever I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to model recording that right now. So I'm going to click the red button, and it has started to record. And so I'm going to say, meet Miss Nielsen. It's kind of stalling, I apologize. I click the arrow right here, and I have moved to the next slide. Miss Nielsen likes to hike. Okay, and then I click the arrow again. Her favorite food, and I'm going to go ahead and use my stylus. Her favorite food is sushi. She loves the color orange, and she's from Portland, Oregon, the state right above California. Okay, I'm going to click on my next slide. Okay, here is the video. So sorry, there's a little bit of a delay, but here's the video. So I'm going to play this video. This I've embedded from, and it was in my camera roll. I'm going to try to play it at least. Okay, so I'm going to click play on my video, and then this video is being recorded into my video. Okay, so I can even draw on it, move it, things like that. Okay, so then, I'll go to my next slide. I'll say the end. It's done. So then if you go over here, this is where you're going to be able to save it to your camera roll or upload it to YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and it's going to give me some options. It's going to say movie to camera roll, movie to YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on YouTube, and then I will connect the final product, or I'll give you guys the link so you can see the final product. So again, thanks for sticking with me. I know that was kind of long, but it's a really powerful app. You can do so much with it. So yeah, I hope you learned how to use Explain Everything on the iPad. Oh, and to make this, I downloaded Reflector and Screencast-O-Matic onto my Dell laptop. And so that's how I reflected my iPad onto my computer, and then screencasted it. So yeah, all right, thanks so much.